Hello guys. So this is gonna be week 3 from for learning at home because of coronavirus. Um, yeah, to be honest, I just want this coronavirus to be over. I want to go. I would even go to school, but right now, circumstances, we have to deal with it, and I will teach you guys part 4 to the introduction. So for the past 3 weeks, we learned part 1, part 2, and part 3. Today, we will review all 3 parts and we will go over part 4. And not go over, I'll show you guys part 4 and we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay. So, if you guys remember, this is part 1. Just a quick review. It's the simplest one. And there's nothing much to it except for the last line where we go 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. So that is part 1. It's probably the simplest one. And then, so yeah, that is part 1 of the intro. And then this is part 2. This will be part 2. It's basically the same thing as part 1, but if you look at all these threes over here, they're little grace notes. They're like not, you don't hit them too hard, but you don't they're not silent, so it's like a little tap. And if we go over part 3, these are all, so part 3 is probably the most challenging. Last week we went over part 3, and probably the last line is the most challenging part of it all. But yeah, part 3 is like the last line of part 2. This part 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1. That little 2 and is added for every measure of part from part 2. So I will go over starting with part 1. So this is going to be part 1. So part 1, I'll keep this up like that. 1 second. So oh boy. 1 second. Okay, so part 1 goes like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was part 1. And okay, moving on to part 2. So this right here is going to be part 2. Okay, so part 2, here we go. So part 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and the 3 is a little grace note. So here we go. It's part 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep. So that was part 2. Like a quick review. So these are all just gonna be quick reviews. And part 3. So this is gonna be part 3. So all the 1, 2, and is added for every measure. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if I play that, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and so this last line right here is probably the most confusing part of the introduction, even more confusing than part 4, which I didn't teach you guys yet, but here we go. So this is part 4. Not part 4. This is the last line of part 3. If you don't understand, just bear with me. I'll just go over it again. So if you look at it, it's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and let's read that again. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and right. So So that goes like this. 1, 2. Oh, wrong hand. I have to mirror you guys. So it goes like this. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and then that's when we start part 4. So I will write down part 4 on this board for you guys so that you guys could see and you guys can understand what the rhythm is. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I wrote down how to play part 4. I made it so that you guys will be able to visualize it. And so here we go. When you guys play, first of all, before we play, when you guys play part 4, we always counted in parts 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. That's how we counted for parts 1, 2, and 3. But for part 4, the counting is going to be a little different. The counting, you guys should count like this. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the same beat, the same number of beats, 10 beats. So overall, but then instead of counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, you're gonna be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So yeah, that's how you're gonna count number 4. And here we go. So number 4 is essentially this. If you look at this looks awfully the same throughout. And the reason being is because it is. It's just the same thing repeated so many times until the end. So if you guys look at it, number 4 is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just that. It's just that one measure just repeated 6 times. Yeah. So what you want to do is just repeat that 6 times, and then on the last time, you're just gonna play 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, like that. So this 2 right here, I don't know if you can see, this 2 is a rest. Oh, oops, sorry about that. So this 2 right here is gonna be a rest, and this 3 as well is gonna be a rest. So yeah, those are gonna be rests. So if you count it, it's like 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, like that. So that is number 4. So it's essentially the same thing over and over again 6 times. This is a little easier than what is usually played, but I'll show you guys how it sounds so that you guys can get the gist of it. Okay, so here we go. So, oh yeah, one more thing to explain is on that. When we play part 4, you're gonna play all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna be playing all of those singular notes. So you're just basically, when you're playing this, you're basically alternating hands. So you're gonna be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then when you play all the ones, you see all the ones, they're bigger, right? So what I mean by that is you're gonna make them bigger than the other notes. So part 4 sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can see my right hand. So it's gonna sound like this. Oh, 1 second. Let me make it easier for you guys to see. Like that. Okay, ready? So it's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I didn't mirror that last line. So let me try that last line again. So that last line goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this too. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so the last line goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that is essentially part 4. You just play the same measure 6 times until the last part. So let me write it so that it's easier for you guys. 1 second. Okay, so that is part 4, simplified. So you're just gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but that's a 6 times. So if you guys play it, here, I'll play it once again for you guys. So it's gonna sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Like that. So that's number 4. But then one more thing that I want to say for part 4 is when we're playing in performances, we're actually not playing the same thing 6 times, but we're gonna play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 5 times. So yeah, 1 second. So that's gonna be times 5, not 6. So that's gonna be 5. But then on the sixth one, it's just gonna be there's gonna be no fluctuation between the strength of the notes. So what I mean by that is, you know how we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we played that, the ones were louder than the rest of the 2, 3, and 4, right? But then on the 6th time when we play this part, it's gonna be like there's gonna be no accents. There's gonna be no fluctuation between the dynamic of the sound. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So part 4, when we play it on the 6th time, it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Let me show you that again. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, so yeah, 1 second. I'll rewrite it, and then so that it'll maybe easier for you guys to understand. So yeah, that right there is all of part 4. So we're just gonna play this part 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then on the 6th time it's gonna be the same thing essentially: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the last measure it's gonna be we're gonna play 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, like that, and that's how the introduction ends. I'll play it once for you guys. So if you guys can see, okay. So I'll try my best to not mess up. So here we go. Starting from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? So we're gonna play that 5 times first, and then we're gonna go on from there. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that is part 4. That was part 4. Let me show you guys one more time. I'll show you guys one more time, and then that will wrap things up for today. Okay, so part 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, that was part 4, and hope you guys learn everything by the next time we meet. If you guys can memorize everything, learn everything by the next time we meet, so that we won't have to go over it in class and we could just go straight into practicing more difficult stuff. So yeah, so that was week 4. So we learned, was it week 3? I think it was week 3. So and we learned part 3. Sorry, we learned the whole introduction up to now, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know times are tough right now, but stay safe. Don't try to go out too much. Stay isolated for the good of your family, and so that no one gets sick. And yeah, keep washing your hands, and I'll see you guys when all this is over. Bye.